Tonight, viewers, we are going to cancel the apocalypse like the original did. So let's do it.
It fell flat.
Hello, my name is Elijah Wells, and today's review is Pacific Rim 2 Uprising. Okay. The story is John Boyega from Attack the Block and the sequel trilogy of Star Wars, who is the father of Idris Elba's character, who is a person that steals stuff from LA after during the kaiju battle 10 years earlier of the original Pacific Rim movie. After getting in trouble with the law by helping a rogue rogue Jaeger, he's forced to go to China to help some soldiers, and of course, a manufacturer in China with Newt, I like to pronounce it like that, is manufacturing robots with these Chinese entrepreneurs, and guess what he puts in? He puts kaijus in the machines. So his former partner from the original movie must stop him whilst the kaiju Jaegers, whatever you want to call them, pretty much cause havoc across the base, and the kaiju are pretty much destroying Tokyo and must stop them from going to Mount Fuji. And yes, the third act is so confusing, I don't know what happened. Yeah, I think this movie was a downgrade. Yeah, I think it was a problem from day one, since the movie came out 5 years since the original, which is either a good sign like Mad Max Fury Road or a bad sign like Zoolander 2. Yeah, without Charlie Hamden and Idris Elba, and two of their names is on the DVD cover. Without Ron Perlman, who was brilliant in the movie, and Guillermo del Toro relegated to just being a producer, mainly because Guillermo del Toro was directing Shape of Water, which is a movie I absolutely love. Charlie Hamden is passed it on to do Arthur, Legend of the Sword which bombed, by the way. Idris Elba, he's busy, like usual. Ron Perlman, well, he came out alive in the post-credit scene in the original. What was he doing? A Drive sequel? Well, he was beaten to death in that movie as well. What's he doing, Ron Perlman? Give me something, Ron. Yeah, as I said, outside the very notable cast absences, which they didn't address except for Idris Elba since he was killed off in the original. The movie, the third act the plan just gets really, really silly. Well, before I get to the plan of the third act, the movie kind of comes off like a Michael Bay directs the movie of a Ghost in the Shell vibe, which kind of try keep in spirit of the original and just goes horribly wrong at a moment. Yeah, like I said in the plan, where they get to the Earth's atmosphere and they must crash down being a kaiju, which is so obviously familiar with this movie, where they flew from the atmosphere and just annihilated a kaiju. And of course other references that sound like they I don't know, just like, okay, let's do it again. But yeah, it's just the movie just did way too much repeating, and that's all, to be honest. As I said, for third act, the Jaegers must stop the kaijus from going to Mount Fuji, which has precious minerals, and if it explodes, it will pretty much explode the Pacific Ocean. And the Pacific Ocean contains gas, and it will spread across the world, and the kaijus will form into three, and has 3 brains. They must knock out all 3 brains so it can die, and okay. You're so confused as me right now. Okay, the third act, just explaining the third act is so confusing, I just don't know. Joy. Due to how confusing the third act gets for me to simply describe, I'm gonna make up for you for me reacting to the Troll Along song. What? You expect me to do a review for this? Seriously? Well, I think this was the only joke in the movie where that Russian guy says, "This song cheers me up when I'm in a down moment." Okay. Okay, scrap your reactions. There's character development that was so underdeveloped. Yeah, there's Victoria, who's I'm guessing the Russian person that picks a fight with the supporting actress who lost her family. There's that little girl who lost her family after a kaiju attack and builds junkyard models. And there's this Chinese guy that lost his arm from an acid burn. And a Russian guy who loves that Troll Lol song. And seriously, it's so where John Boyega's characters with the bass, these characters have very little character development. I feel like I can't see any form of character development. It's not like Ghost in the Shell, where the original, where you watch the series, you kind of know these characters more. You kind of know them the more you watch the other episodes, the more you watch the movies, the more you watch the other material they've done. Them, it's just limited material, they're new characters, and here, they're just throwing them together. All in all, it's a meh movie. Outside of brilliant action scenes and the brilliant visual effects the movie delivered, it just barely caught up to the original, to be honest. The characters are underdeveloped, the plot feels at times really scrappy and all over the place, and I feel like pretty much the original was just so much special with Guillermo del Toro's direction. He pretty much had his hands all over it. This time, I feel like he's just taking the back seat and just, okay, Stephen S. Knight, you do it. Okay, it's simple fact. It's a 5 out of 10, to be honest. Simple, no Roald Palmer, no Idris Elba, no Charlie Muhammad. Without Guillermo del Toro's director, not as much fun. Bye.